This is Blake and Aaron, the woodworker, and today we're going to be making a little nail game out of a scrap piece of 2x4. And this is the bookends that I made. I was trying to make in the blooper video, which is just a few seconds long. But anyways, that's what I was trying to make. The video wasn't working right, and my iPod kept dying. And I already had it halfway put together before I realized that the camera wasn't, or my iPod was not videotaping. And instead of taking it apart and everything, because everything was already done, and there's nothing really to explain or show because it was already done, I just decided to make a blooper video and forget the video on this. But anyways, these are the two bookends. I think my sister's going to be using them on a shelf in her room. So there's those two. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to use this scrap 2x4. Right here, these edges rounded over, testing my new router that I got. So I'm just going to cut it in a certain spot without the rounded over edges. And I'm going to get some nails because I don't know what exact sizes I want. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need 11 nails. I'm pretty sure this is how it's made. I forget how many nails, but I'm going to do 11. Maybe you shouldn't make this until I get to the end, in case this doesn't work out, but I think it will. So anyways, if I have all these nails spaced out evenly, it's not easy. And my phone just went off. Let's see. Just to make 3 inches. What is this? I'm gonna make it a little longer. So it looks like the final rib is about 4 1/4. So I'm just gonna take that over to the miter saw and cut that. So now I'm just going to cut that. So there's my block. And now I'll take it to the belt sander and sand around the edges. So now I'm just going to sand it. So now we're going to measure the holes, where I want the holes at. So one goes dead in the center. Doesn't have to be dead in the center, just in the center. Mark that hole with my little awl that I used in the video that didn't work of the what was it? The bookend video. Okay, so now I'm just going to make a line across right here where I want these holes to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5. I need 5 nails. I'm going to do it every half inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. When these lines crossed, you can divide it up better or whatever you want. I think I'm going to cut off some of it later on. Okay. So 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10 plus 1 in the middle, which is the 11th one. It's not exactly in the middle, but that'll be okay. I'll just move this hole over. Well, I guess, what should I do? I'll just move this over in the middle right here. So scratch that one there. And I'm going to trim it on the miter saw a little bit because it's too long. Okay, so now it's more even. So now we're going to drill the holes. But first, I'm going to mark them out. And if you haven't made one of these, just use one of your nails that you're going to use for your project. It's the same thing as this one, except this is in a dowel, and I sharpened it. Looks just fine. They all look the same. Since I have this, I'm going to go ahead and use it. Because it's sharper and doesn't take as many hits, and it's more stable and comfortable to hold on to. Okay, I'm going to take a test piece, just a scrap piece of plywood, and see the size hole for the nail. Bigger than that. So it looks good. And that's too big. My jobbers are not organized by size. Just in different bins by about size. Okay, so try this one. That won't work good enough for me, I think. Well, it's still a little big. Maybe that one. Kind of messed up that hole. Might even go smaller. Try this one. This might take a while. Okay, that one will work. So, only drill these outside ones. You want to pound this one in because this is stationary. These need to come out. So go ahead and drill these out. I need to mark how deep. I don't want this to go any farther than there. So, So just don't go quite all the way in is what I'll do. Is this bent? Guess not. Yeah, that would be perfect. Might be a little bent, but it works. These are perfect gifts, or perfect little games that you can make and sell. I'm just going to sand them. Now I'll find a bit. Actually, just hammer one of the nails in here. I'm gonna get an actual hammer, which I just had. There it is. This nail should go straight. Try to get this one going straight as possible. Let's go over this way some. That's about straight right there. Okay, so I'm just going to put it into there. So now, all your nails go in these holes. They shouldn't be. Might have to drill them a little bigger. Oh, you're probably wondering, how is that a game? Well, this just stores them. It's just a quick, easy one. Not one or anything. Anyway, so this is your stationary nail. All these you take out. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. You take all those out. Another way you do it, lay a nail like this. You have to ask your friends, can you get all these nails to balance on this one stationary nail? They're gonna think you're crazy. Take like this nail, take one like this, like this, just back and forth. If I can get it to stay here. Just like that. Just get them to overhang a little bit. Do this till you have one nail left. Which that means I'm going to have to scoot these forward, and this needs to be elevated because it's not. There. And there. It might take a few tries even for you to do it. So before you try playing on your friends, try it yourself. Okay, well, this is my last nail. So now you're going to lay the nail with the opposite head going this way. And squeeze those two bottom nails together. Lift it up so they all lock in place. And set it in the center. Bam. All balanced on the one nail. This is a swing set. The only This one is barely touching. Otherwise, none of them are touching. So that's how you do that nail trick. You can kind of spin it, it'll probably fall off. But that's the trick. All put together. They all sit on this nail in the middle. And some of these nails are hitting, but they're not. That's not what's making it stay up there. So there's the nail trick. And have a great day.